Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Gabriel Night. Wir befinden uns mittlerweile in Afrika und wollen uns einmal umschauen.
Gabriel is on a rise overlooking an ancient snake mound in the People's Republic of Benin. If he is correct, this is the tribal homeland of Tetelos people. The Jeep was one of several private taxis trying to pick up business at the airport. The driver knew exactly where the snake mound was located, and his rates were very cheap. The Jeep driver has settled into his seat for a nap. Gabriel is on a rise. The snake mound consists of an outer ring and an inner ring, two snakes eating their tails.
Okay. Ist ein bisschen gruselig.
The rooms of the snake mound are made entirely from earth, formed centuries before into a wheel by sun worshippers. Vines, some as thick as Gabriel's wrist, hang down from the damp earthen ceiling. The rooms of the There's an earthen archway to the north. Mummy-like figures in contorted poses appear to be the only residents here. Gabriel wonders, was this a burial mound? Or does their presence serve some ritualistic purpose? The mummy does not appear to be capable of speech. Gabriel would rather not mess with that mummy. The walls bear ancient paintings, the handiwork of the sun worshippers, no doubt. An etched stone is on the wall. An etched stone is on the wall.
Oh, da sind Schlangen drauf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it...
This stone looks interesting.
In the center of the wall painting is a square sunken area. Holes about the size of a quarter appear in the wall there. A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye. Mummy-like figures in contorted poses appear to be the only residents here. Gabriel wonders, was this an elaborate mural with a masked design has been carved into the wall in this room? An etched stone is on the wall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's stuck.
On the floor is an etched stone. On the floor is an etched stone.
Oh, ich kann mich an die Mumien noch erinnern. Oh Mann, oh Mann.
This is the last page of inventory. A long rod lies in one corner of the room. Gabriel.
It's shaped a little like a snake.
This is...
Gabriel hat schon wieder aus dem Augenwinkel gesehen.
The long rod is shaped like a snake. The head of the rod is the snake's angled triangular head. There are some strange symbols on the rod, but Gabriel doesn't know how to interpret them. An etched stone is on the wall. An etched stone is on... An etched stone is on the wall.
3 Schlangen. Ich weiß allerdings nicht mehr genau, welche Zahl wo reinkommt. Ja.
An etched stone is on the wall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's stuck.
Okay. Die mit den 12 sitzt fest und die mit den 7 sitzt fest.
An etched stone is on the wall. From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
Ich will hier nicht sein.
On the floor is an etched stone.
Wann bin ich denn hier rum eigentlich? Okay. Das ist die Nummer 7. Ich würde sagen, dann arbeiten wir uns einfach von der 7 weiter vor. Ich weiß allerdings nicht, ob ich jetzt im Uhrzeigersinn gehen muss oder dagegen. Ich gehe einfach mal mit dem Uhrzeigersinn. Dann bräuchte ich jetzt 8 Schlangen.
Those two.
Oh Gott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boah, das ist voll schwer zu zählen, finde ich. Aber das liegt an mir. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being...
It fits.
He's being watched. And I don't like it. Neun. Zwei, vier, sechs, acht, 10. So, das waren 11. Da müsste jetzt 12 kommen, genau. 13 gibt es, glaube ich, nicht. Ne, dann müssen wir jetzt mit der 1 anfangen, oder? Dann die 2. Dann 4 Schlangen. Fünf Schlangen.
Gabriel has the creeping sensation he's being
Watched. Und die letzte Platte, die mit den 6 Schlangen. Ja, ich weiß nur jetzt nicht genau, was ich jetzt machen muss. Ich glaube, irgendwas mit dem Stab, oder? Ich will aber erstmal ein bisschen speichern hier.
The rod fits into the hole in the stone. Nothing happens.
There does not seem to be any place to insert the rod on that part of the mural.
Muss ich das irgendwie in einer bestimmten Reihenfolge machen oder so? Das wäre schlecht.
From off in the mountain.
Ich weiß gar nicht, in welchem Raum ich bin gerade. Moment.
An etched stone is on the wall.
In der Kammer 1. Okay. Ach, keine Ahnung, ey. Weiß es nicht. Und ich bin sehr nervös.
From somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling that did something.
Oh ja, oh nein. Ja, geh schneller. Geh einfach schneller, bitte.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Ich bin so schlecht da drin. Also falls es mal einen harten Cut gibt, dann weißt du Bescheid, dass es sehr lange gedauert hat. Oh Mann, oh.
From somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble. Gabriel.
Ja.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, shit.
Wolfgang. Oh Mann, ey. Oh.
Gabriel Knight, I presume.
Uncle Wolfgang?
In person. Now go to it, boy. I can't hold these creatures for very long, and there are more on the way.
Go to what?
The secret panel, boy. Those creatures are only alive while it's open. Close it, Gabriel, and hurry. Gabriel, no!
Oh Mann.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Oh, nö. Hä, ich hab doch den Stab benutzt. Ich check's nicht. Ich bin so blöd. Oh Mann, jetzt muss ich alles nochmal neu machen. Hast du diese blöden Mumien?
From somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble.
Oh, ganz ruhig, ganz
I have a
ruhig.
feeling that did something.
Ja, I have a feeling this is shit. Und er läuft so langsam. Du blödes Viech. Oh, jetzt komm, lauf. Oh Mann. Ja.
I really...
Oh Mann. Oh. Ja gut. An dieser Stelle wird wahrscheinlich ein Cut kommen. Und dann siehst du dann, wenn ich es dann irgendwann geschafft habe. Später.
From somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling... I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, shit.
Gabriel Knight, I presume.
Uncle Wolfgang?
In person. Now go to it, boy. I can't hold these creatures for very long, and there are more on the way.
Go to what?
The secret panel, boy. Those creatures are only alive while it's open. Close it, Gabriel, and hurry.
Ja, what the fuck, dude? Ich weiß nicht wie.
I think I found something.
Very good, Gabriel. Now stand back.
Ich krieg noch einen Herzinfarkt hier. Oh, Mann, ey.
Wow. The inner wheel.
Yes. Wheel within a wheel.
Are you okay? You don't look so hot.
I'm fine, Gabriel. The wheel. You dreamt it?
Yeah. And you?
Yes. I must congratulate you on the Three Snakes connection. I had missed it. You will make a wonderful Schottenjäger.
Who? Me?
Yes. It is a long path, my boy. I myself have still the last of my 3 quests to meet. But let us see what is here. You have found the heart of the apple, but it might be poison still.
So, also, bevor irgendwas passiert hier. So.
This is the inner wheel of the snake mound. Though similar in appearance to the outer wheel, there's a sense of evil sanctity and secrecy about this room that is very different indeed. Thick vines hang from the ceiling in the inner wheel. A mummy lies on the floor, apparently having fallen inanimate where it stood when the secret passage door closed. The inner wheel is decorated with masked murals, similar to the ones that hid the secret passageway door. Uncle Wolfgang looks frail and shaken, but determined to make a good impression for Gabriel.
No, dem geht's nicht gut.
It's nice to finally have someone around who knows what the hell's going on.
I know, my boy. I know.
It's nice to find... Can we talk?
We probably have a little time here. Yes, all right.
Endlich treffen wir uns.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
We have not the time to discuss that here. You have started the path. I can see it in your eyes. You must trust yourself and be true to your inner voice. The good voice, Gabriel. You know it when you hear it.
Die gute Stimme. Das heißt, der Drache war die schlechte Stimme und es gibt noch eine andere, oder wie?
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
We have not...
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I don't know enough about it to offer you any advice, but be careful when you return there, Gabriel.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
It sounds as though you have learned much during your investigation in New Orleans. Perhaps you will fill me in when we have a chance to sit down and talk.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
I don't know anything that would help our current situation.
Do you know anything more about Dambala?
No, my knowledge of the law is fairly limited.
Do you know anything else about Ogun Badagri?
I'm afraid I can't tell you any more about that.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I know only what you have told me. They seem to be very similar to the killings in Gunther's journal.
Mhm.
Any ideas on where the Getty Houndfour in New Orleans might be?
Leider nicht. You will have to try to find it when you return to New Orleans. You must not go in alone, though. Even if we find the talisman, it will be quite a battle.
Leider nicht, fand ich ja süß.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid not.
Do you know anything else about Veves?
I've already given you what limited knowledge I have on the subject.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
I don't know anything that could help you with that code, Gabriel.
Ist ja auch eigentlich old news.
Tell me about yourself.
This is not the time nor the place, Gabriel. I'm sorry, but I assure you, my life has not been all that instructive.
Ich will aber mehr erfahren.
Tell me about yourself.
This is not...
Is there anything else you can tell me about the talisman?
The most important thing about the talisman is that it be once again in the hands of the Schattenjägers.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else you can tell me about Tetelo?
I can feel her presence here. I wouldn't be surprised if she knew we were violating her sanctum.
Is there anything...
I can feel her...
Do you think Tetelos' remains are here?
I have a feeling that they are, Gabriel.
Okay, das war leider nicht sehr viel an Gespräch, aber... Kann ich da weitergehen? Ja. Okay.
Look at that table.
Yes, it is very old. There is a story being told through the carvings on the side.
Can you make it out?
Tribesman discovers a snake mound hidden in the jungle. He manages, after much time, to find the secret entrance to the inner wheel. In this room, he bows down to a small idol of some sort. The thing is radiating, like a sun. That explains the source of the Getty's tribal power. They found this mound and the idol in it. Where the idol came from originally is hard to say, but it is definitely older than the Gettys. The idol was probably once kept in this table, but they would have it with them now. It must be destroyed.
The table's lid fits heavily on the base. At the seams there are 2 large holes on either side. On top of the lid is a trough.
What's that trough for?
I saw that. This is undoubtedly a sacrificial table. That trough is for a human heart.
Ew, that's sick.
On the wall is a rack containing 2 long iron bars.
What about these iron bars?
Good idea. Let me help you.
Die können wir doch benutzen, um da irgendwie was mit dem Tisch zu machen, oder?
Perhaps these holes. There. Let's get the other one. There.
Kann ich aber das Idol sprechen?
Can we talk?
We probably have a little time here. Yes, all right.
Nee, okay. Okay, ich brauche ein Herz. Ich möchte weder Gabriel noch den Wolfgang opfern, aber hier liegt so ein komischer Dude.
Gabriel has no reason to do that at the moment. Gabriel...
Okay, dann muss ich wohl doch einen von den beiden nehmen. Oh nein. Okay.
The table's lid fits heavily. There is no... The bar fits in the tabletop. Gabriel does not...
Let's try to lift this top.
Der arme Wolfgang.
I know it's in there.
Yes, it is in there. I have not felt this powerful since, well, ever.
Why won't the damn lid come off?
It is a sacrificial table. It can probably only be triggered by the proper use of that trough there, with a heart.
Oh, great. Where are we gonna get a heart?
Gabriel, you must take the talisman and be Schattenjäger. You performed the ritual and dreamt of the dragon, no?
Yes, I did. But you're the current Schattenjäger. I only did that because...
Because you were driven to it. I have done nothing with this title for many years. Even in my prime I had few cases. No. If my life had a purpose, it was to bring you to this point.
But I have no idea what I'm doing.
It is not a science, Gabriel. It is instinct. And you have it in your blood. Trust it. The castle is yours now. It has many documents and records which will help you in the future.
Well, thanks for the confidence. But what about this table?
I want you to go into the next room and get a heart from that dead creature on the floor.
Will that work? Doesn't it need to be... fresh?
Let us try. Perhaps there's some of the old Ritter magic left. Go on.
Der Onkel hat doch irgendwas vor. Der spricht schon so, als wenn er vielleicht einen Löffel abgibt oder so.
Great. My first job as Schattenjäger. Cutting up dead monsters. Wolfgang! No! No!
Oh Mann, ey.
Tetelos, you gonna pay for this, you bitch!
Why did he go to Africa, Gertie? No, it's okay. I'm just a little anxious. No, they haven't. I just need to talk to Gabriel.
Zehnter Tag.
After arranging for the shipment of Wolfgang's body back to Rittersburg, Gabriel returns to New Orleans. He carries with him the Ritter talisman. He has not heard from Grace for over 24 hours, and he could not reach Malia by phone. And although he has some idea of what he is coming home to attempt, he still has no clue where to attempt it. Or does he?
Grace, I'm home. Grace? Oh, no. Grace!
Grace's chair looks hastily abandoned. There's a note on the desk. The note is from Malia. It says,
Gabriel, I hope you survive long enough to get this. Tetelos knows you have the talisman. Your life is worth nothing, my love. I fight to save you, but she controls things far more than I. She has taken Grace. Return the talisman and leave New Orleans forever. If you don't, I can't help you. Please. I can't bear to see you die. Please believe me. I love you. Malia.
Who's there? I have the talisman.
Yeah? Good for you. I got a headache.
Mostly.
You! Don't come near me. You're dead.
Oh, was that you at the tube? You should have said something.
You mean you weren't dead, you son of a bitch?
Do I look dead? No, don't answer that. I was searching the tomb. When I heard someone coming, I broke the light and got in the drawer. Sorry I brained you, but I thought you were one of them.
Christ, you about killed me.
I said I was sorry. Besides, I owed you one for stealing my badge. If it makes you feel any better, I lost my wallet that day.
Your wallet? Oh, I guess you're right. We are even.
Like I said. Anyway, we shouldn't stand out here and gab. Someone on the street might see us. Let's go in back and talk. Okay, now let's talk.
Mosley looks nervous and tired.
So, what's up?
This is no time for chit-chat. Get serious.
All right, let's talk. What can you tell me about voodoo?
Well, you're the big expert now, not me. This stuff is way beyond anything I was looking into at the beginning of this case.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? Sounds like a put-on to me.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'm too sentimental to say anything else about it.
And do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
You know where it is?
I have an idea.
Well, great. Let's talk about it when we make our plan.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
You mean gumbo?
No, I mean Damballa.
Never heard of it.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
Don't start with that again. I already got a headache.
Sorry. Let me fill you in on what I've learned in the past 5 days.
Okay, have at it.
Well, Malia Getty is the head of the cartel. Dr. John is her right-hand man.
I learned that much. You sure know how to pick 'em, Knight.
Uh-huh. She's not really responsible, though, because during these ceremonies, she's ridden by the spirit of her ancestor, Tetelos.
You don't say.
It's true. Anyway, I have something, a talisman, that I can use against them. It'll help, but they probably still have a power source somewhere in their hound fool. Also, this whole thing kind of ties in with my nightmares, see? And my family history. My family does this shadow hunting thing, and about 300 years ago,
Look, don't confuse me, okay? You worry about all that metaphysical stuff, and I'll just try and catch the bad guys.
Yeah, you'd never believe me anyway. So, fill me in on what you've been doing for the past 5 days.
I've been getting smart, that's what. They got me running, I'll admit. But the day a bunch of drum-banging, mumbo-jumbo chanting magicians can catch old Lightfoot Mosley is the day I die.
Can't argue with that logic.
Now these guys have it wired, I tell you. From the mayor to a couple of major judges, right down to the beat cops. The Gettys are untouchable from that angle. But once I really start digging, it was like I could see clearly. These guys are into everything that happens in this city, and most people are scared shitless of them, or they don't know about them at all.
What should we do about Grace?
Them voodoo people have taken her, the goddamn bastards. We have to find her and save her, and we can't count on the police department for any help.
Let's make a plan. What do you think we should do?
We need to find the headquarters of the Getty cartel, rescue Grace, and dig up some concrete evidence so that I can take this straight to the FBI.
Sounds easy.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea where their headquarters might be?
Perhaps.
Well, you do seem to have a knack for sniffing out this voodoo stuff. Why don't you see if you can locate it for sure? Meanwhile, I've got some things I've got to do. I'll meet you there later.
How will you find it?
Damn, that's right. If only I had the tracker from my office.
I have it.
Really? Good going. You give it to me and leave a signal device at the entrance to the headquarters.
All right. Here's the tracker.
Great. Don't forget to leave the signal device near the entrance to the Holmes floor. And be careful.
You too.
Kann ich eigentlich... Ich glaube, ich habe die Nummer nicht mehr. Ich würde ganz gern Gerda anrufen und ihr Bescheid sagen, was mit Wolfgang ist. Ich habe die Nummer aber, glaube ich, nicht mehr. Nee. Das ist doof. Ich hätte ihr gerne nochmal mein Beileid ausgesprochen, aber so wie es aussieht, ist die Nummer weg.
Times-Picayune, dated June 28, 1993. The Weather Service is baffled by the series of bizarre storms that rocked the South yesterday. 20 died and close to 100 were injured. The storms only accentuate the bad luck that seems to have gripped the South. The crime rate for the past 3 days has peaked to unprecedented levels. And there have been 50 reports of food poisoning in New Orleans alone. In other words, keep your head down, folks, and pray that August will return us to sanity. Warily, Gabriel reads his horoscope for the day. Gird thyself with mercy. Arm thyself with righteousness. The final hour awaits.
There's a school teacher somewhere who's damn confused.
Oh, oh. Und das Gemälde ist wieder da, oder? Das ist ein Fehler.
Daddy's painting. I bet Grace bought it back from Bruno herself.
Gabriel has in his possession the Ritter family talisman. He'll never forget that it was regained only through Wolfgang's blood. Gabriel has... The talisman has no writing on it, only the emblems of the lion and the serpent. The talisman does not open.
Ich weiß nicht warum, aber bevor wir dem Ende zugehen, möchte ich, glaube ich, nochmal zu meiner Großmutter oder zu Gabriels Großmutter.
No one answers Gran's front door, but a note sticking from the mail slot bears Gabriel's name. The note is from Gran and says that she's taken her short trip out of town on Grace's advice. Good old Grace. Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying, "Closed until further notice." A sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads, "Attending a channeling seminar until August 1st."
Ich weiß nicht genau, wo der Hound Four ist. Ich habe erst gedacht, dass das eventuell im Grab der Familie ist, aber da war ja irgendwie... nichts, was man da irgendwie machen konnte.
The confessionals cannot be moved. A meshed window provides access to the confessional from the priest's booth. There's a small shelf under the meshed window. It's a cushion kneeler. The confessional is about the size of a closet and is richly paneled in lovingly oiled cherry.
If I want to open up...
Gabriel cannot go in there. That's the priest part of the confessionals.
Ich weiß auch nicht. Ich weiß nicht genau, wo ich hin muss.
This small
Also das ist schon lange her, dass ich das gespielt habe, aber irgendwie war irgendwas mit der Kirche. Ich weiß nicht, ist das hinter dem Altar oder hier oder irgendwas? Ich weiß nicht mehr genau.
The confessional is about... There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall.
Okay. Da war es.
Something about this knothole looks familiar. It's moving. I knew it. Ride's over.
Gabriel puts the snake rod under the bench for Mosley.
All right, Mosley. There's your signal.
Gabriel cannot open or close. The elevator stops at a room underneath the cathedral.
Express elevator to hell.
The elevator returns to the cathedral. Gabriel's stuck now.
Oh yeah.
The elevator opens out onto a small lobby-like room. Standing lamps made from heavy bronze help highlight the object art. That's funny. This side of the elevator does not look like the entrance to a confessional. By the elevator is a keypad. The elevator. That piece of art on the wall looks like something the Gettys had transplanted from Africa. That door leads back to the outer ring. The Houndfur carpeting is even thicker and more luxurious than Gabriel's hair.
Yeah, right.
Gabriel is in the outer ring of the Getty Houndfur. The Houndfur is decorated with priceless African art. Gabriel's design has 6 snakes on it.
Das ist genauso aufgebaut wie in Afrika.
The Houndfur. The archway leads to an interior hallway. This sign has 7 snakes on it.
Everything you need for a date with the Loa.
The cardboard boxes are filled with voodoo paraphernalia, no doubt.
Where do these guys get their supplies? Pentagrams are us?
Burlap sacks lie on the floor of the supply room. They look like they contain flour and other grains. Large storage barrels are stacked against the wall. Ceremonial robes hang behind the other supplies. Those 2 masks remind Gabriel of the ones used at the Bayou ritual.
Everything you need. I think I'll take this wolf mask for me. This boar mask seems appropriate for Mosley, if he ever makes it. A robe for me. A robe for prosperity.
Gabriel has enough robe. Gabriel's carrying a boar's mask and robe from the Houndfur supply room. The wolf mask and robe are from the Houndfur supply room.
Jetzt können wir uns verkleiden. Soll ich das jetzt schon machen? Bin mir nicht so ganz sicher.
Gabriel doesn't want to put on the disguise until he has to. It looks hot.
Okay.
Metal cans. It could be paint. Then again, It could be something worse. A pair of pots laden with ritual markings hang on either side of that door.
They almost seem to be guarding it in some way.
This sign has 8 snakes on it. It's locked. The archway leads to an interior hallway. A beautiful rendering of the Getty Veve hangs in the hall. This sign has 9 snakes on it.
This must be a guest room of some sort.
Standing lamps made from heavy bronze help highlight the object d'art. The houndful is decorated with priceless African art. A bar of fluorescent lights hang above the bed. A rather sterile-looking bed is the main feature of this room.
Looks comfy. This must be a guest room of some sort. A bathroom. How human of them.
Weiter geht's. Ich habe ein bisschen Angst. Nachher kommt hier einer lang oder so.
Pedestals display the smaller pieces in the collection. The hound... This sign has 10 snakes on it. Animal cages of various kinds occupy a small room.
Christ, it stinks in here.
So, this is where they keep the animals they use in their rituals. The small cages contain tarantulas and rats. The goats look unconcerned. At least they have no idea what's in store for them. This snake is quite a bit larger than one they use in the ritual. Perhaps he's more of a tribal mascot. He's obviously too large for one person to handle. Gabriel would love to release the animals, but animals running through the halls would probably alert somebody's attention.
Ja gut, stimmt. Okay.
It's a vast, large, beautiful, and probably quite heavy. This sign has 11 snakes on it. It's locked. Pedestals display the... This sign has 12 snakes on it.
This must be a guest room of some sort.
The houndful is decorated.
Another bathroom.
So, und wenn das Ganze so ist wie in Afrika, dann fangen wir jetzt wieder bei 1 an, denke ich.
This sign has one snake on it.
Mhm.
It's locked.
It's locked.
This sign has 2 snakes on it.
This land is already in our hands.
Dr. John is a sick man. An altar dominates his room, and skin and blood are the prominent decorating motif.
Ito muri, passe makuri.
Dr. John, a male elephant skull is part of the altar. Dr. John is deeply enmeshed in spiritual communion with the Loa. He's dressed as his bird of prey, Totem, just like he was at the bayou.
Der Adler.
Better to die than run away.
A machete is on the wall.
Gabriel Knight, how dare you violate my sanctuary?
Oh, is this your room? I'm so sorry.
Oh nein. Ah.
You are so dead.
Und schon wieder ist es DJ.
Really?
Ja, ja. Ja, ja.
A plastic card on a chain hangs on the wall. A coarse pallet lies on the hard, uncarpeted floor. Dr. John must enjoy discomfort. Dr. John looks like the sort to wield a machete, but Gabriel would look a little silly.
Okay, dann werde ich nicht versuchen, ihn mit der Machete anzugreifen. Das endet wahrscheinlich böse. Ich gucke erstmal weiter.
The Houndful. This sign has 3 snakes on it. The room smells of Maria's perfume. Someone's coming.
Tetelo, come to me. Your daughter requests an audience.
What is it you seek, child?
Tetelo, I beg you again, for my sake, spare Gabriel's life.
Do not protect or mourn that one. He will only betray you.
Gabriel would never betray me.
He will, as Gunter betrayed me. Blinded by the light, he will despise your darkness.
No, I don't believe that. You were betrayed, but Gabriel is different. I cannot serve you any longer. Choose another. I cannot go on.
Ha! So you say, because you are drawn to the light. What you do not know is that the light will never have you. You only corrupt it when you draw near.
I don't believe you. This way, this life is too painful. I must be free of it.
You can never be free. You will see, my daughter. What I've told you is true. You will see.
Wait! I won't go through with it! I won't! I won't!
Oh Mann. Malia will da gar nicht weitermachen. Aber ich würde sagen, wie es weitergeht, das seht ihr in der nächsten Folge. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschö.